Hebden Bridge, young people, again, all types. But the ones that get the most publicity are the very small number of kids who go off the rails.
You know, generally they are nice kids, and when they're sort of misbehaving and sort of like being perceived, you know, hanging around in gangs, which is kind of like threatening for people, you know, these guys don't have anything to do.
They say there's not a lot for them to do, but if people provide things for them to do, they don't want them anyway, you know. So, yeah, it's, you know, if you look around, you say, well, what do young people do? They go to pubs, don't they?
I think they need a lot more arranged for them, but there again, I do think that they need to get involved a lot more, and we do try to arrange events. We could certainly do with more input from them as to what they actually want.
I can understand people getting into trouble when they're bored, because we all need some kind of excitement and some kind of fulfilment. So I think the more things that children and young people can do and get involved in, the better they feel. If there aren't economic opportunities for them, then, like anybody, they'll just go off course.
Do you feel this area has the services, activities for young people?
No, I don't. I think the services for young people are very poor.
There's quite a lot of issues for youth around here. I often think there's not enough things for the kids to do around here.
Not enough to do in the weekends or in free time, not enough to do in the evenings, not enough places to hang out.
They have to travel to like Halifax, really, don't they, for things to do.
I don't think there's enough like youth clubs like when I was younger and she was younger.
Okay, so step 2 itself is recognising the Upper Valley area, which starts from Sorby and extends through Mytham Road, Hebden Bridge, Todmorden, Walsden, and the small outlying villages as well, as being an area that's not really had a lot of attention up till recently. Halifax, Burnley, Rochdale, you go to any town centre and there are projects for young people. You tell some young lad in the Upper Valley that they can get down to Halifax and go to a football session, yeah, they'll want to do it, but once you've got your couple of quid for the bus and you meet your mates down in town, the likelihood that you actually go down into town is pretty minimal. So the idea is to bring the benefit to them and to give them the projects that they want.
The areas we hit is areas of intelligence from police, from your offending teams, and what they'll say is, right, we've got a problem here with antisocial behaviour, or we've got a problem here with whatever, and we'll go out and we'll conduct outreach in those areas with the aim of setting sessions up. All the work that we carry out is set up off the back of consultation with young people. So, for example, it's no point us setting football up in an area if kids don't want football, because chances are no one's going to turn up.
Step 2 bases are actually empowering young people to build the sessions themselves. So for instance, the one that we're at today is a football session, which is based from a group of lads from Mytham Road. They wanted to come out to some outdoor football, so they've chosen to come to London Foot. It's not actually creating a session and just saying you come to the session, we've done it. It's facilitating something that they want. We go to Walsden and we do a boxing session there in the evenings. That's run by a local ex-professional boxer. He's got 6 volunteers now. It's all been supported by Step 2 through this process.
If they can't afford to go somewhere and do something, they're never going to achieve anything. If there's a place where they know they can go, maybe they don't want to be boxers, but it might spur them on to do something else with their life. And some might come that don't want to box and find out that they do want to box.
I've done a bit of boxing before, but not much, and one of my mates told me about it and I just fancied it. So I just give it a go and I liked it, so I've stuck at it. It gives you a lot more confidence around others. Say if I've got a problem with doing a circuit or something like that, if I have a problem doing it, then I'll just ask and he'll show me how to do it. And if I still don't get it, then I'll just ask again and he'll break it down.
You see 3 or 4 young lads coming in, they're wearing hoods, and people have an idea of what they like. To see that individual and to not break them down as a group and see them as an individual, That's a brilliant thing. It's getting them off the street really is what we set up for, what it's about. It's not just a sport boxing, it's a discipline, you know. You see the loud lads settle in. One individual, he when I first come, it didn't look like he was taking everything in. Very much so a character that was in the corner. Now he's helping people who first come in. He's then showing them what to do. Still a quiet person, he hasn't changed his personality, but he's grown in confidence to that much that he's now helping other individuals.
Some of the sessions are female-only sessions, specifically because some of the girls will not engage in the session that's got the lads in, especially at certain particular ages. Down at Mytham Road Community Centre, there's a group called Kid Gloves, and that's a female boxing tutor and her support workers, her trainees.
We actually got given Step2's phone number via a Calderdale PE coordinator from the schools that myself and Ruth was running. And the rest is history, as they say. Obviously, we do female-only sessions, and a lot of the girls, they can suffer with stress levels, anger management, and they come in and they go, "Arr!" And then they have a good session, and they go, you know, ready to face the world again. And I think a lot of school children, they don't like pressure on them to perform. They're only going to please themselves here. There's no one else. It's not a chore. They don't think, oh, God, it's boxing again. They really look forward to it.
I've been working for Step2 for about 6 months now, so this is my first programme that I've actually helped set up. We've got a lot of schemes going on, a lot of different sessions, obviously, just to get them off the street, so they're actually engaging with us, engaging with other young people, learning new skills. Today, obviously, we've got a fishing project going on. Obviously, each and every week it's kind of grown. The kids are getting more into it, kids are learning more skills and getting a bit more better at fishing. Hopefully, till the end of the year, this will start running and we'll start getting bigger and just grow.
It's fun because you can meet new friends, and if your mates go, you can talk to them and be around them, doing different things. They do good stuff, like education about cameras and other things like DJing and stuff like that, like things that we won't be able to do with our other mates.
I mean, what the project does teach is the kind of value that they have in themselves. You know, it's something that we all learn in our own time, but I think if we're given a decent structure or a positive place to be able to do it, it's so much easier. And when there's so many negative impressions put on somebody, it's difficult to take that on board and change it into a positive. Also, you know, just kind of sustaining the fact that there are things out there that they enjoy, that do good for them. You know, that hanging out with their mates doesn't have to be about one thing or another, it can be a variety of things, and maybe about opening their minds a little bit to different things, and along the way a bit of education, as we talked about, the kind of them asking questions that they want to ask.
From coming to our sessions, maybe getting referred from youth offending teams to us working with them, to them engaging within activities and within programme. They can then become volunteers, and then they can then do courses. So if they like sport or they like football to the point where they'd actually they'd like to look at it further, we can then look at pursuing it as a career. So it's not just about us turning up, putting sessions on, kids turning up and engaging within sessions. It's about looking at the bigger picture of where it's all going really.